Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about my personal opinion on Fortnite Season 3. The goods, the bads, and the ugly. So, first things first, I need a quick disclaimer. The thumbnail you see is the map at the moment of current recording, which is July 31st. So, by the time this comes out, the map probably would have changed, again, slightly. There might have been some normal changes or whatever. But that is it at this current state of time for me. So yeah, let's begin. So, my personal opinion is that there is not enough going on for what I want to see. For example, the start of the season, we got... Let's start off with the changes. So the changes of the weapons, we got the burst, which got changed. Instead of having 30 ammo, it got 20. But instead of shooting 3 bullets once, it shoots 2. Which to me is a brilliant change because the third shot was very inaccurate. And it slowed you down a lot more than it should have done. So, it's actually a lot better because you're faster and you hit more shots. So for me, it's a brilliant change. And if you have good aim, you get rewarded. So next, we got the map changes where the map got completely flooded, which I personally didn't like. I know a lot of people did like it, but for me, it just didn't seem good enough because there was way too much water, and the water isn't the best for in fights. And there's more water, there's more chance of having a fight while you're in the water, and it's very awkward to have the fight in the water. So luckily, over time, the water did drain a little bit every couple of days, but it still wasn't best throughout the whole of the season. So next we had the mythic weapons. So all the mythic weapons got changed. We got new weapons and changed weapons. The grappler got changed, so you have to glide. You have the new drum gun, which is really bad. The new charged shotgun mythic, which we'll go on to later. The shockwave launcher, again we'll go on to later. We have the mythic burst and the chug jug returned, but different. So for me, those were pretty good mythic weapons. However, it seemed like it was a bit lackluster for mythic weapons. It seemed like there was only 3, and one of them wasn't very good. The other one was just a normal burst, but with extra ammo. And they just seemed a bit lackluster. So that was my personal opinion on that. It could have done with a bit of different, or maybe even more mythic weapons. And the henchmen are still way too overpowered, especially with the P90s that they now have at Catty Corner and all the places, really, isn't it? It just doesn't seem the best for me. I prefer easier to kill henchmen and harder to kill bosses. Therefore, it's a bit more fun instead of just getting lasered by a henchman halfway through a fight. Next, you got these sharks, which I personally don't like. Now, it was a pretty good idea, but it was very poorly executed, personally, opinion. Because they did too much damage, and they just used to kill you even if you were miles away. And I personally don't like that idea. I'd rather them just be in the water, and it's like a hazard if you're in the water only. And then it probably would have been good. Room change. So yeah, it's just not for me. There's not enough new things. Right, so yeah, I need a window, and the window by me was far away, so now I've got a nice breeze. But yeah, it was lackluster. Then you've got the new weapons. You had the charged shotgun, which replaced the pump, which was an awful change. Literally got away a good gun and gave us a pretty bad gun. It can't even test because they haven't even added it to creative mode, so you can't get good at it. We had, what was else? Oh yeah, we had the rapid fire purple and gold variant, which is amazing. Slightly overpowered if you know how to use it, but who cares? You need to be able to use it really effectively, which again, it's not in creative mode. So if anyone that's good with it has played a lot of games. So it's like OG Fortnite kind of thing, where if you were good at using a weapon, because you played a lot. So next we've got the P9, the unvaulted. So we had the the P90s. Both of them got unvaulted. Don't know what they're just thinking there. Chug Splashes got unvaulted. great, brilliant. We got a purple and gold variant of the hunting rifle, which was amazing. They are literally the greatest sniper to ever exist, and I've liked a lot of snipers. You've got whatchamacallit, all these fun things that you can do. You also have the Marauders. They weren't fun, well, they're still not fun. You got the henchmen still overpowered. They got rid of a lot of henchman locations. Still got the helicopter problem. Cars got delayed and delayed and delayed. And the battle pass is slightly lackluster. Because, well, a lot of the seasons recently have been grinds. So, for example, last season, you could grind to get the golden peely. Season before that, you had to grind to get the fully maxed out 8-ball white version. Whereas this season, it's only level 160, which is very easy to get to this season because the amount of challenges and XP you've got the ability to get. Which, for me, isn't the best because I've literally been playing casually, you know, every day, not even every day, just like 4 days a week for like an hour or two. And I've pretty much made it to 160, which is where you want to grind to. So it's not a grind season, which, you know, fair enough. People don't like it, but a lot of people do. And the fact that you can grind up to get something very rare is very exciting for a lot of players. And this season you haven't got the ability to do that. And also you got the battle pass is very lackluster again. The Aquaman isn't the greatest skin in the world. Massive hitbox. You've got another night skin, which I personally like all the night skins, but I know a lot of people don't like having a night skin a lot of the time. It feels like a lot of seasons we get a level 100 night, which a lot of people don't actually like because they want something new and exciting and fresh. Ocean hasn't got that much different unlockable styles. She's literally just got a helmet on and different colour hair, and that's about it. The same with Siona. Kit is basically just a different colour cat on the top, which is not even that different. You've got Fade is basically just a rubbish knockoff skin of Drift. And then, you know, they're not the greatest skins in the world. Even the Jonesy skin is just putting a mask on. You need a lot of seasons just to get a good mask, or a lot of different styles to get a mask, which most people won't use every single style. So yeah, it's not the greatest. So next, what could they do to improve it for next season? Well, one, take away the Marauders. Two, if they want to keep the fact that you've got mythic weapons in mythic areas or mythic POIs, then add more POIs, but reduce the amount of overpowered weapons. For example, take away the P90s and stuff that are really broken to anyone. For example, last season we had the minigun. Now we've got the P90. What's next? Hopefully nothing. Tone down the henchmen because they are very overpowered because they hit a lot of their shots. I feel like it's harder to take down a henchman if there's 4 of them. Even just 4, it's hard to do. I can clear out a full squad easier than I can 4 henchmen, which should not be a thing. Obviously, it's not really easier, but like it feels easier because their movement is different. I think it's just because it's a real player, you get the satisfaction of eliminating them, but you don't if it's a henchman. So yeah. Next, give us a good shotgun, not the charged shotgun. Also, the tacks are very weird this season because they do little damage. They've got a very little headshot damage. They reduced the headshot damage to 1.5 and ARs and SMGs, which was a good change, personally, of my thoughts. But again, it's not enough to stop these weapons being broken. So yeah, add some new fun items. You know, maybe I'd like the shockwave launcher is great. You know, I love it. I don't use it because I can't use it effectively, but I still do like it. It's a good addition. However, the fact that only one person can have the fun with that is a little bit upsetting. So, you know, add more abilities to get good, fun weapons instead of just them being the mythic weapons. For example, the grappler's fun, and the shockwave launcher's fun, and the chug jug's just the chug jug. It's always been the best healable, and they're mythic things. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, then leave a like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Again, I'm recording this on the 31st of July, so the map or the weapons will be different. For example, we've only got 2 weapons new as of now, and it's just a firefly jar, which is useless, and a flare gun, which is actually good. But that's it. That's all we've had this season that's new. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, take care. Goodbye.